Please make it real loud for Clara Becker.
So, I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I want to be. And I apologize if this message gets you down. Then I CC'd every girl.
Hello. Hi there. Some of you may know me from my earlier work, scanning your tickets into this show. You were no doubt like, I hope we get to hear more from that nice young lady who showed me how to get the barcode. It's great to see you guys again. The feeling's mutual. So I thought we could get to know each other. I'll probably do most of the talking. If I'm being honest, that's generally how these things go. I'm an old soul, and I'm young at heart. Which really just means that I'm 25, but I somehow suffer from both acne and rheumatoid arthritis. It'll humble the human spirit when you go to the pharmacy to pick up the same acne medication you took when you were 16 and your joint pain cream. Like, I know my pharmacists call me, like, Big Pharma Benjamin Button behind my back. And I'd be upset if it weren't such a sick nickname. But I've been trying to stay positive about it. Like, I was recently at my arthritis doctor, and he was examining my hands, and he's like, it looks like the disease is progressing. And I was like, progress? I'm 25. I have no direction in my life. Oh, we'll take progress. But I do have depression. Thank you for asking. I do, and I've tried a number of different treatments over the years, one of them being ketamine infusion therapy. Are we familiar? Yeah, no, it's growing in popularity, hopefully because it's working, but more likely because it's ketamine. Some of you may be familiar with ketamine by its recreational name, Special K. But those of you in the equestrian community, you may be familiar with ketamine's humble origins as a fucking horse tranquilizer. So like twice a week for 8 weeks, I go to this doctor's office and then trip balls for an hour and then like go home and do my homework. It was a weird period of my life, but I remember there was this one appointment in particular. The nurse, he was setting up my IV and he stops and he looks at me kind of suspiciously and he's like, Have you had any substances today? And I'm like, no, not other than my medication. He goes, are you sure? Because your pupils are extremely dilated. Now, at this point, I'm hurt. First of all, it's 9 a.m. Good morning to you two. Second of all, I'm about to mainline a drug that could literally take down Seabiscuit. You really think I'm trying to pregame the ketamine sesh, my guy? I'm passionate about a lot of issues. I was reading an article the other day, listening to a TikTok. It doesn't matter. The truth is dead. But he was talking about referees. Do we have any refs in the audience tonight? No, there never are. There's like 4 of them, and I'm pretty sure they're all working tonight. But the article was talking about how as players and as fans, we've never been more outraged, more convinced that calls are unfair and games are rigged. But technically speaking, refs have never been more accurate, or at least more accountable. And the author of this TikTok, they make the statement, and I quote, referees represent the most scrutinized workforce in the United States. Now, I'm not a political comedian. I'm not looking to tread on anyone's toes, but let's just say what we're all thinking. What about Benihana chefs? Nothing but respect for my boys in black and red. Name one other job, one other line of work where you're expected to both put on a show, to entertain the masses, and ensure that all meat and fish are brought to the minimum internal temperature as required by the USDA. It can't be done. That's protecting and serving. But I've got so much respect for Benihana chefs. I mean, I'm standing before you right now performing stand-up for give or take thousands of people. Don't look behind you. And I think we can all agree I'm handling the pressure very well. But imagine how impressed you would be if suddenly I was like, we're rolling the hibachi table, boys. Now we're cooking. So I gotta take orders. We'd be like, you guys aren't trying to bust my balls here. What we want, like shrimp hibachi shrimp, cool. Or order like chicken fried rice at this table, that's great. I see a couple peanut allergies in the back. I'll take that into account. But you motherfucker. You don't normally eat red meat, but tonight, for environmental reasons, I get it. But tonight, you've just gotta have the teriyaki steak medium rare. So now I gotta worry about that. I got the chicken fried rice over here, and then I've still gotta make an onion volcano and mean it? That's insane! God, you guys you've been so kind. I feel so safe here. So I want to share something. I sleep with gloves on. I sleep with these little white gloves on because I will scratch myself in my sleep on accident, which is a problem some of you may be familiar with if you recently had an infant in your care. But I love my little white gloves. I love wearing them to bed because who wouldn't want to go to sleep each night feeling ready to perform close-up magic at a moment's notice? All right, I got one more thing before I get out of here. It's a crowd favorite. Maybe not this crowd, but statistically, a crowd. Do you guys know cootie catchers? Does anyone remember these? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to do one fortune, and then I'll leave you all alone. Do I have a volunteer? Thank you. All right. So I've got 1 pie, 3 or 4. Cool. 1 second. The arthritis really starts to act up right about now. 3.141592653589793238234. You really didn't think I was going to excel? Thank you. All right. We've got beige, mauve, red, or I'm colorblind. Thank you. B-E-I-G-E. I've got blue, no, gray spelled with an E, or Charlemagne. I did not know how to spell chartreuse. Gray with an E, very cool. G-R-E-Y. Okay, same, blue, no, gray with an E, Charlemagne. Charlemagne? All right, let's see what we've got here. I don't like that one. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yeah. Someone, whether you believe in a higher power or not, has been keeping track of every time you pushed the ADA automatic door button, but not actually needed it. And the numbers are not reflecting well on your character. I'm Clara Becker, everyone.
Clara Becker. Gonna keep this moving along. Your next comedian